It was as if they caught her in a glue trap at Saks Fifth Avenue and dragged her there.
Well, folks, can you believe how quickly American politics has changed into absolute clownery? Neither can we, or anyone else in the world. It seems like Trump's only way of seeking attention is by mocking Jimmy Kimmel everywhere he goes. In this video, we'll be telling you all the times Trump insulted Jimmy Kimmel publicly and how Kimmel tackled it like an absolute champ. Let's get right into it. Anger and vitriol took center stage at New York's Madison Square Garden on the 27th of October, a Sunday night, as Donald Trump and a cabal of campaign surrogates held a rally marked by racist comments, coarse insults, and dangerous threats about immigrants. But this is not the only thing that happened. Melania Trump made an unexpected yet rare appearance on stage for this rally in support of her husband, except it looked like she was forced to be there. People from all around the world are wondering if she's doing all right, and some even mocked her by speculating that she's doing it only for a Birkin.
The clueless Klux Klan showed up in force for what I think may have been the nuttiest Trump event of all time, and that includes the press conference he had last week to talk about Arnold Palmer's penis. This was...
And of course, with a public rally like this, everyone was hooked to see what was going on. So after a week off, Jimmy Kimmel returned to his late-night show on Monday, 28th of October, to cover Donald Trump's recent rally at Madison Square Garden, focusing on an awkward moment on stage between the former president and his wife Melania. The late-night host described Trump's Sunday rally as ugly, mean, hateful, racist, anti-Semitic, and stupid. He also referenced podcaster and comedian Tony Hinchcliffe's controversial speech, where he referred to Puerto Rico as a floating island of garbage.
If Rudy and Elon and Tucker and the Hulkster and Haba Haba didn't make up one hell of a season of Dancing with the Stars, look who else showed up.
Good evening, New York City!
But his main focus was Melania's appearance. Safe to say, it shocked him just as much as it shocked the rest of us. And we think it makes sense because of all the ongoing rumors about Trump and his secret relationship with Laura Loomer. It's shocking to see Melania show up to a public event, despite having extreme hatred towards her own husband. I mean, come on, everyone knows it's a loveless, failing marriage with no hope whatsoever.
Alina Habba, who made quite an entrance.
Kimmel also discussed Trump's lawyer and her uncanny talent that brought her to the stage at Madison Square Garden. But really, it was another jab at Trump and the speculations of who he's sleeping with. To be honest, why is his lawyer dressed like that? And why is the choice of songs so unhinged? Well, this is exactly what Kimmel thought, because who keeps someone as their lawyer when they have no cases at all? That's right, Trump does. Why? Because he's never won any elections either. Let's see what Jimmy had to say about this.
Melania, this is my lawyer. I mean, and that's the choice of song. All I do is win, win, win. She represented him in court. He lost. He had to pay $83 million. She wins cases the same way he wins elections. Not. It was...
And Jimmy never seemed to stop the roast. He highlighted every single activity that took place on the 27th of October and made sure the world knew how big of a circus it was. Jimmy drew comparisons between Trump and Harrison's campaign, reiterating the fact that his opponent had Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, and many other artists supporting her wholeheartedly. But who did Trump have? Well, why don't we just show you? What's even hilarious is Kimmel's thoughts on this. Jimmy's comedy has attracted millions of views, and fans are raving about his extraordinary performances. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the snub he made at Trump's 71-year-old performer.
You know you're getting old when you lose a wrestling match to your tank top. But that wasn't the most awkward appearance of the night, and quite far from it. There were a number of contenders.
And if you thought that was interesting, wait till you hear more, because Jimmy and his snubs kept getting better. When Melania appeared in the rally and reached out to the mic, she didn't realize what she was getting herself into.
Our hometown. Let's seize this moment and create a country for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because little did she know how Kimmel would troll her miserably for her accent and wording. In the speech, Melania is heard saying, "Let's seize this moment," and it seems as if people will never let it go. In response to this, Jimmy channeled his inner comedian and playfully said, Looks like a 48 regular to me.
Yes, let's size this moment. It looks like a 48 regular to me. I don't know.
Not only this, but Kimmel speculated that Melania was present there just because of a contract, which means he once again took a jab at Trump's marriage, which is rumored to be useless and unnecessary. Although this might be just an accusation, people think it can also be true because Melania dodged Trump's kiss, and that too, in front of 63 million people. Yeah, you heard that right. Trump wanted to show affection towards Melania for her support, and so, just as every husband would, he leaned in for a kiss, but to his surprise, Melania jerked him away in an attempt to save herself from a public display of affection. Now that must have hurt.
To me, there's nothing more beautiful than watching a man and his wife try not to smudge each other's bronzing cream, you know? She greets him like he made a delivery to her art gallery.
Kimmel said that this is how contracts work, not marriages. If Melania truly liked the man she married, she would have embraced him in front of everyone. She would have owned up to it. She would have appreciated it, but what did she do? She did the complete opposite. This has led people to believe that something's gravely wrong with these two, and some are even anticipating their separation. Who knows? The first thing in our 2025 calendar might be the news of Melania finally breaking free from Trump and his wrath.
Melania Trump made a rare appearance in compliance with Section 3, subsection 2.7 of her prenuptial agreement, and look at the way these two lovebirds interact with each other. Their chemistry, it's positively smoldering.
But it looks like this drama will never end. Trump quickly reacted to this video by replying to Jimmy Kimmel's alleged retirement. He has previously called Jimmy other derogatory words too, but this time, he crossed the line a bit too much. Trump took to X, formerly known as Twitter, and expressed his disdain and hate towards Kimmel. In his post, he wrote, "They could get a far more talented person who would also get better ratings for 5% of what they're paying this loser." In another public appearance, Trump called Jimmy Kimmel the dumbest person on earth.
One of the dumbest human beings ever. He should have listened to his wife. What a dope.
But people from all around the world were anticipating Kimmel's reply because they knew it was going to be spot on. And guess what? It sure was savage. He not only mocked Trump, but also expressed concern for his marriage to Melania, which, by the way, is in shatters right now. People went wild about this video response, and Jimmy's content got over 7 million views. With comments of love and support pouring in from all over the world, Jimmy couldn't help but thank his fans for just being true fans.
He's confusing me with one of his sons again. Do you think he's flirting with me? What is this? When I die, I would like that to be the clip they play at the Emmys in memoriam montage. He even worked my wife in there. Should I be worried that Trump has mentioned my wife more times at his rallies this year than his own?
Not only this, but the former president also mocked Jimmy Kimmel by saying, "He used to greet me at the sidewalks." It was as if he was looking down on Kimmel, but little did he know that this debate was no longer political or comedic. It had become extremely personal. So Kimmel made a response video, where he clarified that never did he ever stand on the sidewalks. He also took a jab at Trump by saying that he likes to fabricate things to mend the situation, but it doesn't always work, does it?
And he'd be standing on the sidewalk. "Oh, sir, may I bring you in?" He'd bring me in every time.
And by every time, he means no times. He loves telling this made-up story. Never did I ever stand on the sidewalk to greet Donald Trump or any guests.
Well, what do you guys think of all this drama? Do you think Trump should react like this? Especially when he's not only an internet sensation, but also the president-elect for the United States of America? Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time we post a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.